Good morning, America. My name is Akonji Agbola Akinwale Lawrence. And later today, I will be making the point, uh, arguing the point for the removal of the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Number one, for being a cannibal. Number two, for being a murderer. Number three, for being a criminal. Needless to say that he himself outed himself having rigged the election. Under normal circumstances, where the system works, which it should be in the United States of America, guess what? He is supposed to hand over to the feds immediately. He is supposed to hand over to the feds immediately. His administration is over. His administration what? Is over. I'm going to make that point. That number one, the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, Mr. Joe Biden, is a cannibal, is a criminal, is a murderer, and that he should hand over to the feds. Needless to say that he knew that during the era of the last president, Joe Biden, what happened? They printed that money, they airlifted it as weaponry, and they stock it in the climate control warehouses in Israel and the bunkers of Netanyahu. The same bloody fucking cannibal Netanyahu, right here, visiting the president. The same bloody fucking cannibal Netanyahu, right here, visiting the president. They must all be held accountable. He has to relinquish power. I will argue my point, and I dare him to debate me on all the points I will lay out today on national television. Listen to me, America. I dare the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, Mr. Donald J. Trump, to debate me. If he was not aware, if he was not part and parcel of that fraud committed against the state of the U.S. government. So it's like a one-party system now. Everything goes. One cannibal hands over to the other cannibal. Do you know what these bastards took me through? And they're still taking me through? They're tearing open my letters and taking the money that was sent to me. In Wildwood, they're rerouting all my mails. And they're doing it on a presidential fiat with the backing of the U.S. government. I'm not making it up. It is that bad in the U.S. So if you come into the U.S., you better be warned. My finder's keeper, millions and millions and millions of dollars, bar gold, gold coins, landed property. They were trading it among themselves. This lousy bastard in government. They were trading it among themselves. They had all my money. They wanted to make me a pauper. And they're trying to block all the federal cases that I have against them via my girlfriend, Shola Olufemi. Do you know what they took her to? They poisoned her. She almost died. Federal agent in the middle of the night coming into her abode for no justifiable reason. She has to shoot at them. You will see all the videos. Everything will be laid out in public. You will see federal agents committing atrocities, committing illegalities against residents in the United States. I'm not making it up. They poisoned me. Numerous things they did to me. I'm going to lay it out, and I'm going to ask for the resignation of the Commander-in-Chief and the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It's part and parcel of it. How do you know it's part and parcel of it? When the past president committed all this fraud, he had lifted all this money, guess what? When his era came in, there was no investigation. That is how you will know. It's one cannibal handing over to another cannibal. It's one cannibal handing over to another cannibal. It's one cannibal handing over to another cannibal. We're going to spell it out real good. We're going to make the American people know the amount of unlimited liability already generated by the U.S. government, by these two entities, against yours truly and people that are my people. And guess who's going to pay for it? You, the American people. You, the American people. There are rules and regulations. There are laws. There are rules and regulations. There are laws. We're going to the federal court now. Everything is in the open. Everything is in the open. The amount of dead body that is in Wildwood right now is unbelievable. Not a single investigation. All the investigation, they just pipe low. They pipe low. They pipe low. Police officers in the whole county, divorce 6 individuals, they didn't do shit. The video is with the government. They had video. You know, there were videos on me while I was at the Sharp Cleaners Laundromat. How can they now perpetrate such cannibalism inside the Sharp Cleaners Laundromat without being on video? They were on video. The federal government has the video. Shh. They kept quiet. 6 individuals. 6 individuals cannibalized. This lousy bastard in Wildwood eating humans. A whole room loaded with human heads. And nobody will do nothing. He has to go. He has to go. He has to relinquish power. He has to go. He has to relinquish power to the feds. And that will be my argument and my point. Wait for it, America. Again, it's coming up today. My name is Akonji Agbola Akinwale Lawrence. Just to give you the download of what the video you are about to watch. It will be a little lengthy. It will be repetitive, but I'll be straight to the point. Donald J. Trump has no business being the president of the United States. The election was rigged. He has to relinquish power. Those Nigerians who are killed at Mar-a-Lago, he has to relinquish power. Their international passport is still with the FBI. He has to relinquish power. Over 3,000 individuals were killed in cold blood for accessing his X-rated videotape. He has to relinquish power. Kobe Bryant, your beloved basketballer Kobe Bryant, was killed by Donald J. Trump. He ordered a military helicopter to shoot a javelin into his helicopter. There was nothing wrong with Kobe Bryant's helicopter. It was an assassination. Everybody on board died. And it's not only him and his daughter. All his friends that were going home, they all died. He has to relinquish power. It's coming up today. Watch out for it. It will be a little lengthy, but very detailed. Thank you. Again, my name is Akonji Agbola Akinwale Lawrence. Do have a nice day. Bye-bye.